Welcome to Planet MicroCap. I'm your host, Robert Kraft, and joining me today is Aziz Rahimtoola. He is the CEO of Sabio Holdings. It's a publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you: SBIO on the TSXV Venture and SABOF on the OTCQX. And Sabio will be presenting at our upcoming investor conference, the Planet MicroCap Showcase Vancouver, in association with Small Cap Discoveries, happening at the Fairmont Waterfront, Vancouver, September 25 and 26, 2024. For more information, to see Aziz, to see their presentation and all that, please register at planetmicrocapshowcase.com. And with that, Aziz, thank you for joining me today. How are you doing?
Good, Robert. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. It's great to have you. So last time we saw each other, it's been, I guess, since April is when we last saw each other in person, everything like that. But before we get the update, all that good stuff, for those that don't know the Sabio story, can you give us that quick overview and history of the company?
Yeah, we like using the acronym of REV. Been around 10 years, publicly traded for 3. And what we do is something we calling REV. Help brands and agencies reach, engage, and validate audiences in a very fragmented media ecosystem. So essentially, to break it down, we serve out targeted ads on streaming apps and mobile apps for brands and agencies.
You guys are so corporate. Rev. Oh my goodness. He's all these acronyms. So corporate Aziz. Look at you, man.
Remember Rev. Remember Rev.
That's I won't forget. Yeah.
Reach, engage, and validate. That's what we do on CTV and on streaming, on ad-supported streaming. That's really it.
Very good. All right. Well, we're recording this on Monday, September 9, 2024. Company came out with Q2 in August. Let's get that update. What would you say are some of the company's highlights for the last, let's say, 12 months or so?
Well, really, and I'll go back a little further, Robert. You and I had a conversation the last time we did one of these interviews, and you said, look, Aziz, your stock's been hit hard, and come out and talk about the things that, you did wrong, which we did in Q3, and we didn't execute as well last Q3. And that's what really hit our stock along the ways, and what we were going to do about it. And so now the proof's in the pudding, right? We came back in Q4, we did a $4 million annual cost reduction. And then we said, not only we're going to do this annual cost reduction, but we're going to start accelerating the business from a top line growth perspective. And so, the last quarter is a testament to that. We delivered 11%, although the 11% year-to-year growth is not huge. That 11% was driven by our core business. We also play in CTV and OTT. We also play in the political world. And political spending usually gets delayed towards the rest of the year. And so that 11% was our core business starting to accelerate despite the cost-cutting measures we put in place. So we just delivered the lowest Q2 loss in company history since going public as a publicly traded company. And why that's important is 70% of our revenue is in Q3 and Q4 traditionally. So structurally, we fixed the company, we grew top line, and that was driven by 91% reoccurring revenue. So, and we're talking about the biggest brands in the world. We're talking about the GMs, the Toyotas, the Fords, and McDonald's, and just to name a few. And so we're really hitting on all gears, and this going into an election cycle that is going to be fantastic for us overall.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's hit on that point. We're trying to keep these short and sweet. We want to entice everyone to come and see you guys in Vancouver and whatnot. So from what you can tell us, two-part question for you. What would you say are some of the value catalysts that folks should better understand about Sabio for the rest of 24 going into 25? Obviously, the elections. I don't mean to answer it for you, but maybe you can expound on that. And then secondly, why should folks want to meet with Sabio at our upcoming event in Vancouver?
Well, we are a company that continues to grow in a growing space. And so if you think about ad-supported streaming, it's a $43 billion business. We have been profitable for the last 3 out of 4 years. So, we profitable in 2021, in 22, and 23. We were not profitable, EBITDA positive. We're moving back to positive EBITDA this year, and we're accelerating in a political cycle that we're going to benefit from. So we are, if you could think about what this election cycle comes down to, while it's about reaching the wider audience, it's also reaching diverse audiences. Sabio means wise or intelligent in Spanish. We've created this company 10 years ago to help reach Hispanics, Asians, Black audiences, women audiences, and all other categories. And that really is why it matters. In these political cycles, as you know, it's about the margins, and the margins of victory are thin. And so that's where we play a bigger role in this cycle coming up. And outside of that, brands are interested in reaching diverse audiences as well. When I started the company, roughly about 10 years ago, roughly about 12 to 15% of that US audience was diverse. 50 to 51% of Gen Z is diverse and growing. So if you could think about what a McDonald's is facing, they need to reach the diverse audiences. So our core business is, we have a unique opportunity in the sense that ad-supported streaming is growing as cord cutters increase. We have a unique opportunity in diverse audiences as that increases. And that all comes together in a $43 billion opportunity that we are taking market share with every day.
Very good. All right. Well, that's a great place to end it. Aziz, where can our audience go and find more information on Sabio Holdings?
Just go to sabio.inc. That's where you could find us, or go to sabioholdings.com, sabioholding.com, but just go to sabio.inc and you'll find the information there.
Gotta get you that S. That S is probably what, 1 million at this point or something like that. Just get sabioholding.com. Well, Aziz, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Good luck, stay safe, and I'll see you in Vancouver.
Appreciate it. Thanks, man. Have a good one.